Welcome. Welcome, Nikki.
Thanks, Prashant.
Sean's tasks for this week involve him making some large structural changes to his spreadsheet. And he also needs to find information very easily, even though his spreadsheet is quite large. Nikki, last week we looked at formatting our entire spreadsheet. Can you let Sean and our learners know how we can format our spreadsheet to find information based on a specific criteria?
Absolutely. So we've all had the situation where we have a report and we need to find payments that are overdue or staff that need an increase.
Like you?
Like me. And we'll grab our yellow highlighter and we'll take the report and we'll manually go through and highlight those values.
Yep.
Now, Excel can actually automate that process for us.
Highlight for us?
Yes.
Wow.
It's called conditional formatting.
Okay.
And basically, there are a whole range of simple conditional formats you can add very easily, and they will help us locate specific data within our spreadsheets.
So what you're saying is conditional formatting is a fancy word for a very useful tool, which is basically highlighting different entries in our spreadsheet, which we need to find.
Absolutely right.
Another great tool which does a similar thing is the filter tool in Excel. You might want to filter records based on some specific criteria.
Yeah.
You might want to find all the records of a certain account manager, and then you filter by that account manager's name. You could even filter by multiple levels and put the account manager's name as one filter and the date as another filter.
Yep.
This is where the filter tool is really useful. And there could be instances where you want to see your entire spreadsheet, but in a completely different order. You might want to see your sales from the highest sales all the way down to the lowest sales, and that's where the sort tool is very useful. You can sort by number, like the sales values, sort by name alphabetically. You can even sort by date. What other ongoing changes might we need in our spreadsheets?
Yeah, with a big spreadsheet, you're going to be changing it from time to time. So, for example, we might need to insert columns or insert rows,
Yep.
or even delete columns or rows.
Yep.
And where you have a lot of data, sometimes you don't need to see all that data all the time. You don't want to get rid of it, but it's useful to be able to hide it away.
Yep.
So we're going to look at how we can hide columns, and then of course we'll look at how we can unhide those columns.
Great. You mentioned deleting some rows in Excel. Sometimes you might not want to delete a row altogether, but simply update it. One of our account managers could get married and their name can change, and for us to manually look for every instance that name appears in the spreadsheet is time consuming, and then manually change every instance, we could even forget some of those entries. The find and replace tool is a great way of capturing every single instance and then replacing it with the new data.
Absolutely.
This could happen daily or monthly, where businesses could change their names because of rebranding of businesses or change in management for these businesses. So
Yeah.
the find and replace tool is a great way to make a quick, large-scale change in our spreadsheet.
Absolutely.
There you go. Now it's over to you. Download the Excel workbooks and work alongside the practice videos. After you've done that, reset, relax, and then practice them again, because practice makes permanent. So now it's over to you.